It's Yusilant here. You're welcome to today's episode. Today, I'll be discussing routing. If this is your first time here in my channel, make sure you click the subscribe button below and subscribe to my channel. And also turn on the post notification so that you can receive weekly updates of my videos. Straight into the video. What is routing? Routing can be defined as the process of allowing users of smartphone, tablets, and other devices running the Android mobile operating system to attain privileged control, in parentheses, also known as root access, over various Android subsystems. This is similar to the super user in the Linux OS and any Unix-like OS, like the Mac OS. It is also similar to the administrator account found in the Windows. You might have seen the TV series Mr. Robot. If you've not, you should check it out. If you are interested in tech like myself, you would love it. In one of the scenes in Mr. Robot, you can see Elliot granting a super user request. That is, Elliot is granting the application that requested for the permission root access. So basically, Elliot is giving the app access to system files. Personally, I define routing as owning your device. You might ask, why do I say so? You get your device and you have apps already pre-installed on it. Some of these apps you may not launch, and some of them you may launch. The ones that you don't want to use, when you decide to uninstall them, you are not able to uninstall them. You can only disable them. And when you disable these apps, they still occupy a certain space on your device. With routing, you can get rid of this. You can remove these apps. You have the full control. So basically, routing is owning your device. In my previous video, I made mention of the WhatsApp Tweaker app, and I said it requires root permission to function, and additionally, you can have expose module to give it more features. What the root permission does is to give the WhatsApp Tweaker app access to system settings. You can see the link to the video up here if you've not seen it. Basically, the Android system is divided into two. We have the user section and the system section. The user section are sections like your file manager where you can access, you can delete things, you can remove music, you can transfer music, you can send images, you can delete images. There's another section which is the system section. In this section we have apps that came with your phone which you can't remove, like the Play Store, the Google Play services. Now what routing is the key to that section. Routing allows you to remove pre-installed apps. Routing also gives you permission to access the system section. Another thing to note is that just rooting your phone won't remove those apps. It is with root apps that you are removing such apps. Now when you install the root apps, they will ask you permission, the root permission. Once you give the permission, then they can remove the system apps. Before we delve further into the video, I would like to explain some terms which you might come across in the process of routing. First, the ROM. The ROM is a modified version of Android. It may contain extra features, a different look, speed enhancement. The ROM is divided into two, the stock ROM and the custom ROM. Examples of the stock ROM is the iOS, which comes with the Techno phone, the XUI, which comes with the Infinix phones, the Samsung UI, which comes with the Samsung phones, the Oxygen OS, which comes with the OnePlus phones, and so on and so forth. I'm sure by now you know what I mean by the stock ROM. The custom ROMs are ROMs which you can install with root access. We have the Lineage OS, we have the Resurrection Remix, and so on and so forth. The bootloader. The bootloader is the lowest level of software on your phone, running all the codes required to start your operating system. In the bootloader, you can perform certain commands like flashing a ROM, flashing a recovery, or flashing a boot image. Recovery. The recovery is a software on your phone that allows you to make backups, flash ROMs, and perform other system level tasks. We have the stock recovery and the custom recovery. The stock recovery is the one that comes with the stock ROM, while the custom recovery, we have examples like the TWRP, the Team Win Recovery Project, the CWM, the Clockwork Mode, and various other recovery. The kernel. The kernel is a component of your operating system that manages communications between your software and your hardware. So the kernel is the one that manages communication between, let's say, the camera app on your phone and your camera itself. The kernel functions like drivers in the PC. The radio. The radios are part of your phone's firmware. They control your cellular data, GPS, Wi-Fi, and some other things. Flashing. Flashing means installing something on your device, whether it be a ROM, a kernel, or a recovery. The Nandroid. The Nandroid is simply a system image. It's the image of your phone, however it is. With a custom recovery, you can take Nandroid backups. That means you can take a backup of how your phone is right now. The ADB. The ADB stands for the Android Debug Bridge. It is a command line tool for communicating between your PC and your Android device. Brick. To brick your phone means to break it during flashing or other acts. The brick is divided into two. We have the soft brick and the hard brick. The hard brick is a situation where your phone doesn't respond to anything, it doesn't come on, it doesn't charge, it is just dead. While the soft brick is a situation which is mostly referred to as brick, where your phone can come on, but it doesn't boot completely. It just stays stuck on the boot logo as we go on. Let's delve straight into the history of rooting. HTC Dream was the first commercially launched Android smartphone. After the launching, some developers found an exploit to get super user access in the HTC Dream, and so rooting began. So the HTC Dream was the first smartphone to be rooted. Over the years, there's been rooting solutions like one-click rooting solutions. These one-click rooting solutions include and are not limited to the iRoot, the KingRoot, the Kingo Root, the 360 Root, and so on and so forth. Now these root apps allow you to root your phone just by clicking a button. Once you click it, you wait for the process to finish and your phone is rooted. The Super SU was another rooting solution, which was the most commonly used rooting solution before the prevalent Magic SU was created by Top John Hu. And this has become the most used rooting app now. Before we proceed into the benefits of rooting, I would like to make you aware of some of the risks you are going to take before rooting. The risks involved in rooting are: rooting voids your warranty. Yes, once you root your device, your warranty is void. So if you are like me and you don't care about warranty, you can go ahead and root your device. The other risk is that you could break your device, but this risk has become minimal over the years. The benefits of rooting: first, you can remove bloatwares. Bloatwares are apps that comes pre-installed on your phone, which you can't remove. With rooting, you can remove these apps. Second, you can install custom ROM. With rooting, you can install custom ROMs I mentioned, like the Lineage OS, the Cyanogen mod, the Resurrection Remix, and so on and so forth. These OS may have versions of Android which your stock ROM doesn't have. In a form, you can get recent version of Android on your smartphone before it is provided by your phone manufacturer. Overclocking and changing kernels. If you are new to rooting, I wouldn't advise you to do this, as you may fry your chip. Ad blocker. With rooting, you can block ads. You find some apps which have advertisements in them. Some of them cover the whole screen, some of them are pop-up, most of them are annoying. With rooting, you can block these ads permanently and have a smooth app usage experience. With rooting, you could expand your RAM. Do you have a device that's extremely slow and annoying? With rooting, you can make it smoother. How does this work? You watch out for my next video. With rooting, you can customize your phone with system-wide theme. There are many more benefits to rooting. Make sure you subscribe to my channel once again and turn on the post notification. And thank you for watching this episode. Don't forget to follow me on other social media.